your hands vibrates. And you heard a sound. Ho, ho, ho. You heard a sound like that. And you called it to you. And you gave everybody that sound. And everybody started playing that sound. And something appeared. What would you do? What would you do? Who would have the root of that sound? That's just like the word seals. What are seals? What are the seals? What are the seals? Can you find it? Where are the seals placed? When I say seals, I'm talking about the way you spell it. S-E-A-L-S. Seals. Did I spell it right? S-E-A, right? L-S. Seals. Where would you find that word at? You would find the word in Jesus, right? In the side of the word Jesus, right? Right? So the first three letters of that word is what? C. S-E-A. Right? The first letter of the sound of Jesus is that hook is a ch. You see? The first letter is a ch. Right? Then you put the E there is J. G. You see? You put the S there is Jis. You see? Jis. Jis. That's not Latin. That's not English. Jis. You see? Jis. You have to breathe it. You have to breathe it. Jis. Sheesh. Sheesh. You have to breathe it. Sheesh. 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 You see, you have to breathe the word. You have to breathe it. What are the seals? What are the seals? Who knows about these seals? Who knows about them? Who can open the seals? What do they look like when you open them up? When you open them up, what do it look like? Can anybody comprehend that body? The seals I'm talking about. Where would you find them? Or what would you be looking for? Would you take all of your understanding and then give it to the book or give it to the culture from across the way? How would you do it? Or would somebody just hand you some letters and hand you a word? Hand you the word seals and hand you some letters and see if you can open it up. How would you open? Would you open it up by sound waves? Would you open it up vibratorily? How would you open it up? What would you do? What would you do? How would you open up the seals? Imagine people opening up these seals. You see, throughout the time frames of life. You see, imagine somebody a person opened up the seals, and he's still opening them up. And you have people that's on the planet don't know what they are because they're reading some scriptures. They're reading in the book, or they got something from some type of biblical things. What makes you think it's going to be? Well, why do y'all think all these things, everything that's in these biblical things are all in nature? Did y'all know that? It's all in nature. You can find, you can find the spirit that hovers over the waters. You see, that hovers over the waters vibratorily. You can find these bodies in nature. you can find the proper name of God in a puddle of water. From the drip. You know what I'm saying? So one drop, just take one drop, put it in a burp, and you can see the name of Ya-hovah. You see, you can see the name of. I didn't listen. You can see the name of Yahuwah. You see, one drop of water in a puddle, you can see the name. Why don't you know that? I'm talking to you people, especially y'all who keep claiming these things. You don't claim these things. You don't claim it. You don't claim like I'm this and I'm that. You don't claim these things. You see, your mother claims it. What are you talking about? Your mom, your mother. Your mother claimed these things. You see, your mother claimed it. She claimed it through her blood and through her pain. You see, how many pounds were you people when you came out of the womb when the gate opened? How many pounds were you? You see. Oh Lord, have mercy. Y'all want to be something so bad, and you have no idea. You know who the first thing you're going to meet when you come into this world? You're going to meet Hasatan. And he's going to follow you all of your days. All of your days. You're going to know everything about Hasatan. He's going to be right here, right next to you, walking with you everywhere you go. He's going to help you to explore all the depths of hell, everywhere, everything. Yeah, you're going to be walking with Hasatan when you come off that womb. Yeah. Yeah, until you tell him, saying it's enough. Enough is enough. You see, because you might not say it's enough is enough because you thinking it's you. You thinking it's a good spirit. It probably is a good spirit. You don't know. You see, you don't know because in your Bible, you see, he creates good, he creates evil. You see what I'm saying? So if God creates both evil and good, you see, all of it's his. All of it's his. What is it, a duality? All of it's his. You see, it's his mind. It's his brain. You see, it's his brain. What kind of brain do you have? You see? What kind of brain do you have? The object is to bring those two together. Just to bring them together and live your life. You see? Live your life. You see? Because what confuses everybody is everybody trying to be good, you see, and then they filthy inside, or they just, they want to go to the bad side, but then they have a heart of gold and shit, but you go to the bad side. You see, none of that shit fit. None of that shit it fits as a whole. None of it does. You see, because way deep down there in this satanic, whatever you want to call it, world, you're going to have some beautiful feelings about somebody, you see. Or some heavenly feelings. You see, you can't escape. You can't escape those bodies in life. You can't escape it. You see, so the object is to live, and to live in wholeness. You see, don't put no emphasis on the good. Don't put no emphasis on the bad. You see, too much bad. You say use the strength of your goodness and help them balance their body out or balance their mindset out. You see, that's all it is. That's all it is. In a minute, yeah.